phone call from Nancy Pelosi, and they call me a racist, right? And guess what I call them? I said, you're Gestapo Nazis. If you call me a racist, you're Gestapo Nazis. Get the hell off this country. You don't belong here. You belong over in Afghanistan. Be on the front lines. I mean, here's the thing too that nobody's talked about. We have a missing 777 jet, right? We believe, and we're going to have Dick Cheney on next week. He's actually going to talk about this because he thinks that the 777 is going to be used as a nuclear weapon. What they think that the intelligence that he got so far believes that they're going to use the 777 against America, and they're going to use that plane to actually do another 9/11 here, and that's going to happen before the end of the year. And this is what Dick Cheney is going to talk about. He said he tried going on. He was cut off of Sean Hannity about this. He couldn't bring it up on Sean Hannity on national television. Sean Hannity said he can't talk. He cannot talk about this on national television or radio. And this network here alerts, informs, and educates. That's what you're supposed to do. This is under the guidelines of the FCC, by the way. What happened to that guideline? I don't see this on national radio or television or any broadcast network. You're supposed to alert, inform, and educate. That's what you're supposed to do. I don't see this. Go ahead, Pam.
Well, I think you're going to find in the mainstream media today, you don't find a lot of things that are going to inform and educate. You find a lot of political propaganda, whatever they're scripted to say. We don't have any more true mainstream journalism any longer in this country, and that's really sad because instead of people researching and thinking and finding out information for themselves, 99.9% of all of their information is coming from the biased mainstream media.
Right. Also, I want to mention this too. Neil Cavuto cut off Michelle Bachmann. Michelle Bachmann said that she was going to say this point. So we need to we don't need to have have Obama to be impeached. We want him to be in jail. She tried saying that to Neil Cavuto, and Neil Cavuto said, "No, you're not going to say that here. This is my network." No. He interrupted her. She didn't get her points at all whatsoever. He kept on interrupting her yesterday. I watched that Fox News, and I was so damn frustrated because she was our representative. She represents us. She does not represent Fox News. She was a guest on the television. Therefore, let her speak. Go ahead, Pam.
I agree with that. You have to let people speak. Mainstream media, their job is to report, educate, and inform. We don't need their opinion.
Right.
Because we are supposed to be able to form our own opinions based on actual facts.
Right,
based on swayed opinion.
Right, and I'm sick of the Great America panel on Sean Hannity and Juan Williams. I'm sick of this. Why do they keep having these guys back? Even I've seen James Carville on the Fox News now, on Fox News a lot more too as well. James Carville. We don't need these pundits on there. I see Lindsey Graham on Greta Van Susteren this week. This is ridiculous. I'm sick of this. Even Mike Lee says what we need to do is we need to get he was tested. I watched the testimony yesterday of the IRS, the hearings about the IRS. They had a commissioner from the IRS on, and he was lying to his teeth. And Trey Gowdy was right on. He said, you're obstructing justice. You should be. We should go for a vote here and get rid of these people and put the Obama regime in jail. We should do this, We should do this. And he did this off the record. He did this on off of national television. He said this behind closed doors. He actually said this. This is what we need to do, and we can do this. All we gotta do is get the Senate and the House behind us and approve this, and we can do this. We can go for this. We can keep these guys all incarcerated in prison with Hillary Clinton too as well. We can do this. We can do this. And the only way to do that is to alert, inform, and educate the people enough to actually rile them and get behind it. That's what we got to do. And the only way to do that is use the airwaves, what you're supposed to do. And they're not doing that. We are doing that. Go ahead, Pam.
Here's another bottom line here too. It wasn't the Democrats that elected Obama.
Right.
It was the conservatives that stayed home because they didn't agree 100% with Romney or 100% with Congressman Paul Ryan. So they decided to stay home.
Right.
But my thing is this: you're never going to agree 100% with any politician. That's the bottom line. Any more than you will agree 100% with your spouse, your significant other, or your children, or anybody else. It's the same thing for a politician. What you have to decide is what is the lesser of the evils for you.
Right.
What can you live with and what can you not live with? And now because you decided you don't like Romney 100% or you don't like Paul Ryan 100%, now we have Obama because you conservatives decided to stay home. It wasn't the Democrats that elected them. It was the conservatives that stayed home.
Right. That's correct.